What's up, fam? Back at it again. April 7th, April 7th, 3:18 p.m. Today is a beautiful Monday afternoon. Uh, Continue grinding. Games don't stop. JBBNT. Today we're working on two sum. As you can see, we have solved it before. But I don't remember how to solve it. So let's do it again. Okay. Um, 1 hour as usual. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. Okay. 2, 7, 11, 15. Target is 9. So it's index 0 and index 1. Yeah. 6. So it's index 1 and index 2. Okay. 0 and 1. Okay. So my first initial um, idea would be like to use a pointer, right? You point at one, you point at the next, and then you move one, and then you move the pointer over, blah, 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 that type of thing. Wonder if that works. But is that still n squared? That is still n squared, right? Um, Brute force way. Okay, let's do the brute force way first. That would be two loops, right? Um, for n I equals to 0, n is less than num star length, right? Uh, plus I. Loop j uh, j starting from I plus length plus j. What it's doing here is I plus 1, I believe, because I is 0, and j would be here, and then here, and then here. Right? And then you would, if nums I plus nums j equals target, then you would return how do I return this? How am I supposed to return it? Return nums. Do I just create a new array? What do I initialize it with? Okay, if it does, and if not, plus plus J. Wait, no. Huh? Eyes here. Boop, 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 boop. Hmm. Okay. Huh? Then I just do this. Is this legal? Huh, it is legal. Wait, what, Will? Yeah, then it goes. And then if it doesn't, then that goes. What? Let's return empty array. Okay, in this case it works. Let's see if it works. Oh, it does work. Okay, nice. Okay, but obviously this is pretty shit way of doing it. So what's the second hit? So this is O n squared, right? Because this is n squared, this is n squared. This is n, this is n. So multiply together with n squared. Yo. Thank God 10號我記得好似係10號係10號6點半係啊。So if we fix one of the numbers, say x, we have to scan the entire array to find the next number y, which is value minus x for value. Oh, can we change our arrays somehow? so this search becomes faster. So if it's 9 minus 2, I just look for 7. Mm, Hash map. I don't know hash map though. Okay, so let's say like is a complement, right? So 9 minus 2, and then you find, and then the key would be it will be 2 and 7. And then if the next number matches the value or something, then you so it's only one. Right. Okay, so a hash map would work. Um yeah, I don't know how to do a hash map. Let's see. Let's use a solution. Yep. Iterate only the array once. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, let's try and do it without looking at the page. I know it's a hash map. Okay, so we are doing a vector in in hash map. Okay, now the hash map, and then for in I equals to 0, uh, I is smaller than size, right? So I'm iterating through it only once. And then for, I am looking for, so I should be tracking this should be this should be the position of, right? So what I should be saving is, how do I don't know how to work a hash map. Okay, so unordered map is a type. Okay, it even is a type. Okay, I just have no clue. Then I cannot do this by myself. Okay, so this is the ordered map in n equals to num sub size, sure. And then you iterate through it. Complement with the target minus num I, right? And then if so, if the complement exists in the map, then you'll return what? Return complement and the current one. And if not, then you will add the element into the map. Num's I, so the current number and the index, right? So add 2 into it. Yeah, okay. Oops, oops. Sure. Nice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So what did I learn from this one? So an ordered map is int and int, right? Jesus. So it really only takes two things. Yeah, so let's take one thing, the key, and then the value. So here I am applying the key to the number, and then the value to the index. The right, the I'm assigning the number in nums to be the key, and the index of the number to be the value here, right? Okay, that makes sense. So that is basically how hash map works in C++. You give it to the type of the key and the type of the value. That's the variable itself. Um, Do I need to initialize this? Is this better? Because it's gonna be hosting a garbage value, like uninitialized, and it's not good, right? No, I think that's a better solution, I guess. The optimization thing. Oh wow, it makes that much of a difference. Yeah, I don't know. And then complement. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. The way you do a hash graph is like that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, that's it for today. JBBNT. See you tomorrow.